Okay, I came on here to have this discussion or at least this conversation because I can't hold on to it any longer. Because if I hold it in any longer, I'm going to lose my freaking shit. I'm going to lose my mind. So I'm just going to say it right now. Any generation before Gen Alpha, we are the new teachers now. Like we're not kids anymore. We are not teenagers. We are officially adults, and the students or the next students that are coming up in society are Gen Alpha. And when I say students, I mean they are learning from us. What we do, how we act, how we behave, we are teaching the next generation. And I feel like some of y'all forgot what our ancestors taught us when they say, don't repeat the same mistake or the same don't repeat the same things that people in the past did. And I feel like a lot of people are repeating the same mistakes and forgetting they're the next generation that are going to end up dealing with our mistakes, but not only dealing with our mistakes, it's like they're going to end up learning from that. Let me break it down for you. Let me break it down for you. Think of it as the student becomes the master. We are like, we haven't mastered life, but we're officially like, I'd say like teachers. I'm not gonna say masters because we haven't mastered life yet. Some people, not everybody. I'm gonna say teachers because we're the next role models. So Gen Alpha are like cubs. They're the cubs. They're only small. They're only cute for so long. They're only innocent for so long. But eventually cubs will grow. Cubs will grow to become bigger beasts. And I'm not saying like they're beasts and vicious. No, I'm saying a cub will no longer stay a cub. A child will no longer stay a child. But what I'm saying is the more that cub views what the other bigger beasts do, they're gonna look at this and think, oh, okay, this is how society's supposed to be. Oh, okay, this is how the world is supposed to be. This is how I'm supposed to be. No, 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 no. When I see what goes on in the world and what's happening, I just think to myself like, the children are watching, right? Like some of y'all just be like y'all don't care about the children. I'm not gonna say that for everybody, but some of y'all just be careless about children and you really don't know. Everything that they view on TV, especially everything that they view from us, they're watching us. Like I want you to keep in mind, children are watching. You may not care, but they're learning. You know how people are afraid of AI, and I'm not saying AI and children are the same, but put it this way. You know how AI didn't know what it was doing before? But slowly, as it learned from humans, as it learned, it started getting smarter and smarter and catching on to what we do. Same thing when it goes for children. Children, it takes time for them to learn. But eventually, once they start paying attention, they start catching on to the patterns. And as children, they are naive. So they'll catch on and think, oh, okay, this is how life is supposed to be. This is how I'm supposed to act. Because my parents act like this, okay, well, I guess I'm supposed to act like that. Or because the people at my school act like this, I'm supposed to act like that. Or because the people in my family or the people surrounding me in my environment act like this, I'm supposed to act like this. No, no. That's the very thing our grandparents, our great grandparents, and those who came before us was trying to tell us. If y'all don't get your shit together, the next generation is going to end up carrying our mistakes. And it's going to be a domino effect that falls back on Gen Z, then Gen X, then Gen Y, then generations back and back. It's going to be a domino effect that falls on us because they're the children. And one day they're going to grow up and say, Mom, Dad, or teacher, or whoever, why didn't you tell us this? Why didn't you teach us this? Why didn't you explain this growing up to us? Like, why didn't you explain life to us? Why did you not teach us the truth about life, the truth about this world? Why couldn't you just be honest and be real? Or why couldn't you do this better? And like I just I just think about how this is all going to backfire on all of us. I say all of us because those who are Gen Z, we're probably in our 20s or going into our late 20s, going 30, who knows? But we're adults now. They're the children. They're going to learn from us and from those before us. We need to set a better example because eventually we're going to get old and they're going to take our place. And they're going to be the ones that are going to be, we're going to be old and going to look at our own mistakes from their perspective. I'm not making sense. What I'm saying is, if we don't fix our wrongdoings or fix our problems or take care of this generational curse, and I'm not saying generational curse with family. Well, yes, of course, family, but generational curse isn't just with family. Generational curse is everywhere because it's worldwide. It's everywhere. Generational curses are everywhere. If we don't stop repeating the same mistakes that our ancestors warned us about, they're going to end up repeating the same mistakes, and that's going to fall back on us. All the effects of our mistakes, they're going to learn it, pick up from it, and if they don't learn that, if we don't get our shit together, they don't get their shit together. That's what I'm trying to say. If we don't get our shit together, they're not going to get their shit together. And they're not getting their shit together is going to fall back on us. And then we're going to end up reaping the repercussions that we should have fixed a long time ago. I don't know if I'm making sense to anybody or not, but I can't hold it in because I feel like we forget the next generation is watching. You can talk about how much you could care less about the generation. Oh, we don't care about Gen Alpha is a mess. Like, yes, yeah, of course. Yes, Gen Alpha is a mess. But where do you think they learned that mess from? Where do you think they learned it from? I'm just saying, as a human race, as a human species, can we please get it together? Because it's going to backfire on us. Believe me or not, I don't care. I don't fucking care. I don't care about politics. I don't care about religion. I don't care about any of that shit. I don't care. I'm just worried about how in the future, all of this is going to fall back on us. And it is going to fuck us over. You hear me? It's going to fuck us over. And if we don't get it together, we're going to suffer from it. Gen Z, Gen X, Gen Y, whatever. It's going to be a domino effect that'll fall from Gen Alpha to us, to our parents, to our grandparents. It's like, please, if you're watching this video, I don't care if it goes viral or not. I'm just here to just speak this message because I got to get off my spirit. I got to get it off my soul because if it stays in me any longer, nothing's going to get done. I don't care, whatever. Just please listen to me when I tell you this. Gen Alpha are the students. We are the teachers. We may not be masters. We may not be masters because we have not mastered life, but we can be teachers. We can be teachers. Can we please teach them better? Can we please be better role models and better teachers? Because OMG, they're watching everything we do, and eventually they're going to think, this is how we're supposed to be. This is how life is supposed to be. This is how the human race is supposed to act. No, we are flawed. We are such flawed creatures, and we are such a flawed species. If you don't take anything else from this, please just do better. Do better while you have time. I don't know how much time this planet has. I don't know how much time we have on this planet. I'm just saying, with the time we still have left, can we please be better role models for the next generation? Because eventually, we're going to have to deal with them as adults. We're going to have to deal with them as adults. Can we please be better role models? Because if we don't, like I said, that domino effect is going to fall back so hard. Please. That's all I got to say. This has been Kiki's Philosophy, or KPT, KP's TED Talk. Thank you. Bye.